Oh! Yeah. G'day folks, this is the Coffee Bush Kid in Central Vic. I'm out with my brother-in-law. He's somewhere out there. And I'm on the side of a hill. And look at that. Only in that area. Sixpence, shilling, something that we'll have to find out about. Anyway, let's do that now, and that'll put us out of our suspense. Look at that. Geez, you nearly wouldn't think that was Central Victorian Goldfields, would you? The soil's soft. It's not there. Hang on. Must be in this one, it must be shallow. Lost it. Yep. There we go, we'd shifted it. Oh! Oh geez, I hope this isn't a 2-cent piece. We look down in there we go, we can see that. Oh, what is that? Big old hands in the way. Oh, you wouldn't bloody believe it. I think it is a 2-cent piece. Is it? Oh, I can't tell now. Oh no, there we are, Queen Elizabeth. There we go, I come all the way out into the bloody Goldfields to find a 2-cent piece. Ah, but we did find it. Well, this is a weird signal. Got 18, 32, 37, then it just seems to be in there. We go 90 degrees. $18, $17, $19, then nothing. So potentially it's a big piece of iron, but I reckon we will invest in a bit of ground truthing, and we won't have to speculate as to what it is, because we'll know. You know how I said I reckon it might have been steel? There we are. There is our funny little signal. Little rose head nail, or what remains of it. Anyway, we had to find out. Well, down there I got a 24, 26 signal in amongst a whole lot of other bits and pieces, and it was a bit erratic, but it still went, you know, you should dig me. So that came out a bit blackish. Can we do it that way? That came out a bit blackish, but that is silver. And I'm half reckoning that it was a where are we there? See this mark around the edge there? I reckon that was a pocket watch, because that's a hinge. So, yeah, that's a piece of silver. Not how I would expect to find silver, but a cool find nonetheless. Well, out of that hole, giving a 16, 17 signal, came that. And that does look like a horseshoe. But bloody hell, I've never seen one like that before. Look how it's all thicker and then thins out, whether that's through wear, I don't know, whether it's for a bullock, don't know, but you can see the nail holes in it, or whether someone's got an old bloody horseshoe and made it like that for holding pieces of timber together, so you can scribe and mark them. I don't know. I've never found one shaped like that before. It's amazing. Alright, we'll keep going. Here's a funny one, one of the byproducts. You're looking down, you go, oh yeah, there's a bit of glass, there's a bit of glass, and you go, oh yeah, there's a glass stopper. Just sitting there, minding its own business. Nice colour. Let's put him in the sun. Well, look at all the bubbles in it. That's cool. Sometimes they have the maker's mark who they are, whether it might be a Lee and Perrins Worcestershire sauce or something. That one hasn't got it, but that's a beauty. Lovely colour. I reckon we might take that with us. Really got to dig that. And it's a bit deeper. I thought it sounded shallow, but anyway. Sounds like it's just there. A bit out. We're going to say 3p. What the hell's that? Oh, I know what that is. That's the aluminium clippy bit off the end of a salami. Ah, they always give a good signal. Bother. This. That's part out. Oh, it might not be out of a keg tap, but it looks like it should be. But it does have a thread on it, which the keg taps don't usually have. And it's got a hole in the centre, so it might have been some sort of valvey one. But that is a cute bloody tap head, nonetheless. There we go, that's even better. Look at that. Well, that one can go home. Let's see what else we can get, hey? Out of that hole, we got that. And that is the tap out of a keg tap. See that by the holes down the bottom there? So, it took us 2 goes to get it, but we got it right in the end. So that's pretty bloody cool. Very happy with that. Here I got a 19-ish plippy signal, and we got that. Another little watch winder. You got to watch out when you kneel in the ground in the Goldfields sometimes. That's a gin bottle, by the way, a Booth one, because I got the seal off it. In fact, the seal was just sitting there. That's the rest of the bottle. It's a shame it's broken. They're a nice one. Anyway, I digress. There is our little watch winder. They're always a cool little thing to find. And here we are. There's where I just dug that watch winder. And here we are on the mound. Rude to leave that unattended in the ground. It's just in there. Oh, doesn't that sound good and coin-like? Anyway, we will find out what it is. Oh, it's in there. Rightio. Up. Oh, oh, take a sniff of that. Yes, 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 yes. We need to clean that up now. Yeah, we've got all excited. We'll see what it really is. But that looks good. Looks promising. Alrighty, we are back. And that is as toasted as anything. Just some little bits of writing. Can't see anything really. Oh. There's... Does that look like a bun head? Oh, I don't know. Marvellous what you think you can see when you can't. Now it looks like a horse's head. Look at that. Who knows? Who knows what we've got? But it is silver. It was wild and we found it. Doesn't get much better than that. And down here, even with discrimination, I can still find axe heads. Look at that one. Now this is an interesting find. I find these occasionally, and I don't reckon I've found one, I'd nearly say probably for 3 years. Sometimes they're in rectangles, sometimes they're round, sometimes they've got the corners cut off. If anyone happens to know what the bloody hell that is, CUC, sometimes they even have a date under them, can you drop us a comment? I don't know whether they are claim markers. Bugger if I know. But I have found a few of them over the years. So if you know, let us know. We'll keep going. Now I've got a nice solid 15. And though you think to yourself, oh yeah, half sovereign, you go, nah, probably just aluminium lid. What was that? As we zoom down, well, we all know what that is. That's a Chinese coin. And we are about, and I reckon that's in good nick too. We'll find out what it is. Be back in a tick. And we are back. That's a little ripper. It's fairly worn, but I think it's one of the 1625, 1635 jobs. Not quite sure. Might be later. There's those 4 little lines down there that I can use to just find out what year it is and what emperor. But they are always a very, very cool find to find. There you go. I got that out. Anyway, we will keep going and see what else we can snaffle. Well, I think it must just be a special gift that I have. Yep, we found another axe head. Look at the size of that bugger. She's big and it's heavy. Like, you know, you're swinging that, you're swinging something. Anyway, I found another one. There you go. Now the finds are pretty few on the bloody ground, but I have come across this one. 19, maybe sometimes 20, 1 bar down. It just really wants to be dug. So let's do it the honour and we'll dig it. Just there. Just there. But it seems like it might just be a little bit deeper than I anticipated. Anyway, here we go. We're all ready. What's it going to be? Oh, I think I already see it. Ha ha ha! There we go. Everyone remember what that is? That is the lid, or that is the handle to the lid of a tobacco jar. Usually made of muck metal, but that gave a good little signal. That's pretty cool. That's actually one of the better conditioned ones. There's probably a thread in there. That's all right. We'll take that one. No worries at all. Let's see what else we can find, hey? You see the thread in there? That's the top of a jar. Would have been held on with plaster. I haven't found one of these for ages. Get you out. There we go. 22 shell. Wow, I had a signal down there coming in at, oh, look, 31, 32, 30. Oh, it was a great signal. And I tell you what, it's my first one that I've ever actually dug up. And here it is. Single barrel carby, I think, by the looks. Oh, I could be wrong. And someone is bound to be telling me, oh mate, that's a... It may well be. But it is my first. No distinguishing features, but anyway. I can tell you, if you've never dug one of these up, they give a thumping signal. Anyway, we'll keep going. Oh wow! There we go. Look at the gold on it. That is out of a pocket watch. Now I've got this one. See where I've cleared that ground there? 18. Now, our last 18, as he turns around, was just over there, which was the watch piece. So I've gone up to that tree and I've come back over now, another swings over. We got that. So, that pretty much where that bit of cleared, or I've cleared it with my foot. So let's, are we going to say it's another part of the watch? I would say that. No, no, it wasn't a piece of bloody watch. That is a Chinese coin. Ah, it's cool as. We'll give that one a quick clean up. Rightio, well that one cleaned up all right, and I believe it's sitting up the right way. I believe it is. And this is one that I don't often get. Well, you know how slow it is when I start showing you buttons. But notice this is a 2-holer. It says H-E and M Moses, and then University Cut. Oh, look at that. University Cut, H-E and M Moses. Well, that was all right. That worked out okay. Cute little button. Beautiful patina. Look at that. Worthy to go into any manuscript you might like to write on buttons. And hello, Terry. Oh, look at that. I've got this thing down pat now. Anyway, that's a cool little find. I like that. We needed one of those to finish off the collection. Here we go. All covered in bloody, oops, soil and stuff and things. very hard to do one-handed. Okay, there we go. There's that. You know what we're going to do next, don't you? Gently coerce it. This one's a little bit stiffer, but there is movement. There we go. Oops, close. You see the movement. We keep working that, that'll either break or it'll work properly. But anyway, still does it. A suspender buckle with the adjustery part for up on the chest. I'll either have a date or say Paris or solid across there, which looks like there's something printed there. Anyway, they're always great. Like finding them. Many different varieties actually, just variations in shape. They're always good to find. We found one. So keep in mind, always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. We'll catch you next time.